This is gonna be mixed sky, and it's after the July 4th weekend. Oh, the end of the July 4th weekend, anyway. July 4th was like Wednesday. But yeah, let's go take a ride around the city. Yeah, we got all this new construction. Spring Garden Street here. Yeah, I'll just show you the tag along. So anyway, the ride down Spring Garden is usually my start. And yeah, it's like all the traffic that starts at like 6th Street. It's crazy. Yeah, as we just keep going down the road here, there's like, I guess, seemingly every single red light, everything on this road. But this is almost actually done. The city's been designed as it never left. But they built this building on top of it pretty much. This is the Spring Garden station for, the Frankfurt L. It's now also a bus station for this year. So we have all these buses inside. There's a call bus right there. What is it about it? Yeah, whatever. They're pretty much like lined up for the whole thing here. So you have to take the bus. You gotta literally come here to take the bus versus take the package straight to the bus. So you gotta take like a little bit more public transportation to get to the bus, which is public transportation also. But yeah, the bus station actually was like, in a convenient area, and there's like Carver Street, but the whole money making scheme is to try to make a football, I don't know what a basketball stadium in the middle of the city, and I didn't know that many people like basketball in the city. I figured baseball made more sense. They want to make money. Or football. Basketball? Yeah. There we go. All these new buildings are almost done too. Waterfront. Soon I'll be able to use the bike path. It's right there. Not this cattle chute thing. But yeah. It's a nice day for it. It's supposed to get the high at 85 versus 90s. Almost. It's early enough in the morning that nobody's coming to these bars, because it is Sunday. But like, well, this one actually isn't as popular as the other one. I think the Dave & Buster's is probably usually a crowd. But I guess it's not open yet, maybe it's too early. It isn't 12 yet, so. But yeah, this is the Delaware River Trail, as you see. Kinda needed a video that's dedicated to it. Which this one isn't. But eventually I'll make a video about it. But yeah. And none of the crowd started yet, so I guess nothing's open. I mean, it looks like this thing right here is Oregon's Pier. And it usually gets a big crowd by the middle of the day. Of course, it's not open yet. It's like a groove I usually avoid right here, not hit it. Of course, that guy doesn't know that the grooves are painful to the bike. Get the Race Street Pier. Usually stop at too. I forget what that for his arts. We have the Cherry Street Pier is a good place to go to. Sit underneath the thing so you don't have to sit in the heat. This is kind of like an uncut video, obviously. Not really cutting this track short as far as the Delaware River Trail that was just kind of finished a few years ago. I think the last few video segments was posting about eventually this is all going to be, I don't know, covering 95. I don't know if this bridge is getting knocked down too, but I'm assuming it is. And that whole highway, which is right behind the wall there, it's going to be covered up like a tunnel. I'm not sure what they're doing here as far as they're making this a tunnel too, but they knocked down like all this stuff for this. It used to be a bridge right here, kinda. And there used to be a bridge kinda right next to that building up ahead. And they tore them down. Also, like, there was already kind of a tunnel for 95 right there already, but they knocked that down too. Anyway, as you keep progressing down this thing, I think this is the Hilton. And they knocked down like almost everything here. It used to be the whole Penn's Landing like stadium thing to watch people at. An arch for what was supposed to be like a cable ferry going to the aquarium when they first opened that thing. They never even made that thing, so I'm not really sure what happened and why they lost money for it or just gave up on the project. But the aquarium was kind of like the biggest improvement of Camden when they opened that thing. Let's see. Come around it. So we keep going by here. We got Dock Street. And this trail just continues all the way to Washington Ave like this. But we're not doing that today. We're just turning right here because I'm not really in the mood to go really far today, or really be out here for more than a couple hours. So this is Spruce Street. We're gonna cross right here. So as we cross that intersection, here we have like the Korean War Memorial, and that's the Vietnam Memorial right there. Here's Irish settlers memorial statue thing, along with the Scottish statue. And they just moved this because the highway was being rebuilt. I'm not sure if it's going to stay here. I mean, it might move again. So, yeah, we'll get to the Spruce Street bike lane. This used to just be one way. It just changed to two-way for all the rich people in the towers right there, but here we got like the Spruce Street bike lane. It's been here for a good 20 years. The one person going the wrong way on it. That one guy. But yeah. There's a nice tree covering over it. That's kind of why I like it. I don't get this with the other trail. I probably am going to get every single red light I'm taking this video. But it's no big deal. I'm not really in a hurry. I'm not racing down this thing. You know, a lot of people think it's like a big race on their bike. But, you know, I just take a ride. Not everybody's wearing helmets either, which is good. I kind of think it's better that people don't, because it makes us feel like we're not scared to death of being on the bike in the first place. But yeah, it's nice to have shade. It's just hot. Usually Sunday has like all the cars blocking it. So like everyone goes there to churches and religious meetings. See, that light is about changed. Yeah, like almost every red light will hit me. So try to make it relaxing. Take my time. I mean, I'm not going anywhere in particular. So the Spruce Street bike lane is like one of the first things I ever noticed, because I think 2012 it kind of started on that side of the road, and then they moved it over to this side of the road maybe 5 years ago. I think it has better shade in the morning on this side of the road, but in the afternoon that side of the road is the shady side. The hospital. I think we just passed 8, so right now at 9. I usually avoid this green and white crap because it just makes the road bumpier. I kind of think it's stupid actually. So wait for that light too. We're almost to 10th Street. So the 10th Street bike lane is what I've been taking to work every day. Well, almost every day. And sometimes I take the actual Delaware River Trail to work, just to avoid going through the center of the city. It kind of seems like the time it takes for me to do that versus 10th Street is kind of equal because of the fact that I get caught at like every red light. Or, you know, Chinatown's is nuts. The traffic is crazy there. Today I'm just going to take a leisure ride. I don't need to go faster than 15 miles per hour. Or even 10. I just ran out late. The funny thing about the lights in the city is that the yellow light is basically just a blink. It doesn't actually give you a slow down point. You might as well just get rid of the yellow light and not even put it there at all. But yeah, we're gonna wait another light, obviously. 30 seconds for that. One thing I've been noticing is that these Amazon trucks are always blocking the road lately. Yeah. They got the E-things now. Or they had E-things for maybe at least 6 months. Yeah, I usually have to wait at this light for like 10 minutes. Well, it feels like 10 minutes. But you know, what's 10 minutes today on it? It just changed as soon as I turn off the camera. But yeah, we'll have FedEx on the way. And the guy behind me actually let me go. But usually right here, all the cars start blocking the lane. Generally, the Drake is this building right here, this big cool looking thing. It looks like something from like Ghostbusters. But it ain't the Drake that's actually blocking the road, it's like the building next to it. Can't see the Drake. It's almost like right here. That still says the Drake there. The terrain is what I call this for. But yeah, 16th Street, another red light. Anyway, there's like an outdoor eating right there. I'm not sure what that place is called. Looks like a place I want to go to. As we continue down Spruce, we're now at 17th Street. Well, recently there's been like a protest thing where they just sit right here. But obviously they do it early in the morning when I'm not awake. Then I do it when I'm like, you know, not able to do it. But sometimes they do like a protest right there and sit in the bike lane or something. And then we'll have people that do this. Yeah, we're gonna run this red light because of that. But yeah, there's one jerk off right there. And then other people. At least they're not parking like right next to the billers, so I gotta like avoid the billers and avoid the car too. Yeah, look, another red light, look at that. Actually, there was scaffolding for a good couple of years right here, and it's actually not here now. Where are we at, 19? So they've been working on whatever they're doing on this building for a while. And they're almost done, I guess. But yeah, we're continuing. Yeah, anything on this is kind of like crap like that. But we're almost to the end of like my ride on the Spruce Street bike lane. I kind of turned to like 22nd Street because that is a bike lane too, obviously. I normally get this red light also at 21st Street, which is, I think some already sitting there. We'll just start up. I think it's kind of changes. Look at here. The thing I had to worry about was like the guy on the scooter run the red light, because that's what they do on the scooters. And like everyone on the scooters kind of rides reckless. I'm not even sure how they're not like banned it seems already. But the three-wheelers at least, yeah, you gotta really hit the throttle on whatever. The scooter, you just hit like a small bump on the road. But you're returning here at 22nd Street, following this. Okay, it's this nice restaurant. That they used to get deliveries for this place, but I never ate there. But a small pizza place. I've yet to eat their pizza. Well, I make it to eat their pizza. Yeah, I'm not sure if I ate their pizza or not. But this bike lane's kind of more like a gutter lane. So that was what, Locust? Up here is Walnut Street. Usually have to wait here for like a good 3 or 4 minutes. Okay, so we got past there. There's a lady in front of me. I've never heard of sparrows cycling, but they're still there. They do like deliveries, and they kind of, I don't know, I guess they're an official delivery business, at least they used to be. I'm not sure if it's still or not, but look at that, another red light. Okay, so we got past that. So that was Chestnut Street. Up ahead is Market Street. And generally that's a wait for the light too. The funny thing is, like, they close like the Wawas after they open up, and then they've been closing 7-Elevens. And it was just nice having convenience stores. But we just can't have convenience here in the city. Oh, geez. So yeah, Market Street. It's a bike lane. There, up to 19th. People still line up for this Trader Joe's like it's the best store in the universe. also like other Trader Joe's on the other side of the city I didn't go to. All these Giants, Acme's. I just don't really get the Trader Joe's situation. And it was even like an Aldi or two or three. But everyone has to go to Trader Joe's. I don't know, people just like ripping themselves off in this country. It's like when I see people going to Whole Foods. So we got, usually wait at this Mark Street late. Every freaking time we get here. And once that light changes green, this other one changes to red. It's like there must have been like drag races on this road and they kind of like did this on purpose. Yeah, once that light turns green, it's like they continually change red to green, red to green. This is where like the bike lane switches sides of the road. And there's lots of traffic, it's really stupid. Bridge right here is over to Vine Street Expressway. Technically, Winter Street and Vine Street all the same. Yeah, you usually gotta wait this late too. Here we have the Vine Street Expressway. It looks like it's not moving. A lot better than all this. We get to Ben Franklin Parkway. Exit. As far as when it's changing, there's a timer you can kind of see. You get the general idea that if you're not going to make it, you're not going to make it. And yeah, I'm not going to make that. So we're just going to stop. As we continue. Yeah, you get like 25 seconds across it. We'll somehow always get the challenge out. So we're going to be climbing up this hill in the shade, and I'll bring it back after that. So we're back at Spring Garden Street. It's another red light. Now, I never understood this red light being so long. It's kind of like the, I think it's the 9th Street red light, where it just changes. Basically, it's a traffic calming light that just sits there and wastes your time. Or somebody's gonna turn left. Just why wouldn't they turn left? The thing that I hate about this country is that we have left turns. And they shouldn't be allowed to be held anywhere, in my opinion. You know how New Jersey has jug handles? Well, the jug handles are safer. Turning left across traffic is not safe. But anyway. Pretty usually on this bike lane to take, but generally I'll get like, but at this red light, which I almost got, I'll get the 19th Street red light. Yeah, so I actually kind of stop at them on my light. I like the other place people sit, self-entitled themselves. If they wearing helmets, they just run through everything. It's kind of counterintuitive to wear a helmet and then not follow a single traffic law at the same time. It makes no sense. So we continue on. So that was 19th Street. So the road isn't too bad. It's just a 7 or 8 mile loop. I think it's 12 kilometers, something like that. Yeah, today when I make the video, all these people are going the wrong way on purpose. I generally don't get this red light. Yeah, because it. But you know, generally people can turn car. I don't know if you noticed, like the bike lane had these like extra arrows on them. I guess they're supposed to be saying this is like a certain direction, but I don't think people care. In general, like, I think all bike lanes should be kind of 2 ways, because you know we don't take up like a space of the whole machine like you see next to me. Not sure it really makes it more dangerous. Might be easy to go like right down the road on the same side of the road versus like, across the road. At times you can do the same place. That's kind of why I kind of say, like to say, next to the bus station in Manioc there, first, you know, cross the road and then go back across the bridge. I mean, there's certain things that I like to do that make sense. Here we are at Broad Street. I guess this is the end of the video because after this I'm kind of almost done. Anyway, thanks for tagging along, and this is that BMX guy. Yeah, thanks for watching.